Welcome to Wolfe Cadillac. Today we'll be taking a quick look at some of the interior and exterior features on our 2020 Cadillac CT6. This CT6 is featured in our premium luxury trim. We have our chrome grille accents. We also have our black leather interior with our rear DVD players. We have our alloy rims and our 3.6-liter V6 engine. Now on to the interior. We'll go over some of the driver's side features. Starting off with the door card, we can see our black leather, also our seat adjustment on the door card, as well as our lumbar support adjustment. We have our wooden trim panel and chrome door handle. Down below that, we'll see our memory seats, close handle, as well as our rear window lock, automatic power windows for front and rear. We have our power mirror adjustment with our joystick, and then our lock and unlock buttons. Underneath that is our trunk release, and we have a Bose premium audio system in the vehicle, speakers on both sides. Underneath that, we'll see we have storage. Off to the left of the steering wheel, we have our parking brake, our interior lighting dimmer switch, and our heads-up display adjustment, info and brightness. We'll see that just in front of us now. Moving it up and down, changing the info on it, as well as the brightness. Full digital dash cluster in this vehicle. You can see we have our tach, our speedometer, as well as our middle screen there. That can be adjusted with the buttons on the right side of the wheel. We also have the volume buttons featured on this side. Then we have our radio seek controls below. Other side, we have our heated steering wheel, lane keep assist, and our front collision alert. Then we have our voice commands, phone hang up, cruise control, and our super cruise option. Steering wheel is wrapped in black leather. We also have our front collision alert sensor, or lights up front. Panaray audio, which extends and descends into the dash. Park assists and automatic start stop on the left side of the infotainment. And then we have our hazards and glove box release on the right. Audio, phone, navigation, Wi-Fi hotspot up front. We have our users, and this car also comes equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Then we have our video recorder. If we insert an SD card, it'll act as a dash cam, recording a 360 view of what's around us in the event of a crash, especially. And then we have our 360 view cameras. Climate controls for front and rear, as well as a My Cadillac app. Then we have our homepage, which displays our phone, radio, and navigation. Climate just a strip above. Below that, we have our radio controls and home button. There's 3 home buttons in this vehicle. Then we have our vents, perforated leather and bronze carbon fiber across the dash as well, and then a wooden trim panel. We'll see we have our dual zone climate, heated and cooled seats. We have our cup holders, finished in brushed aluminum. Then just in front of our gear select stalk, we have our driving mode, our launch control, and our traction control. Gear select stalk. We have our radio controls and volume switch, and our shortcuts and adjustment knob for the infotainment. Just select, and we can push down to choose, and then we have some shortcuts here as well. Behind that, we'll see a small slit just in front of the center console. This is not the release, this is a remote charging station. We can slide our phone in there while we're driving, and it'll charge it up if we have a phone compatible. We have a side release center cluster. In here we'll find 2 pen holders. We also have our USB-C and USB port, as well as our SD card slot. The front seats in the CT6 feature our perforated leather in the headrest. Moving on to patent black leather with our Cadillac silhouette embossed in chrome, and finished off in our perforated leather. Rear view mirror has the option of an LCD screen behind. You can see 300% better view of what's behind us. This is especially helpful in this vehicle because we have the sunshade in the rear and also rear passengers. OnStar controls overhead. We have our sunroof and moonroof controls. We also have our rear sunshade. We have our sunroof, moonroof, anti-theft, as well as our 3 garage door openers. Back to the exterior now. We can see we have our Cadillac logo in chrome. We also can see our alloy rims with Cadillac logo center caps. We have our LED strip door handles. We have our lock and unlock buttons as well, finished in chrome. No privacy tint in this vehicle because of the addition of the sunshades for all 3 rear windows. CT6 on the back, as well as our all-wheel drive badging and 400. You can see we have our quad exhaust. Double tap the key to open the trunk. See plenty of storage inside. You can go ahead and press the button overhead or use the key again to close back up the trunk. Now onto the rear interior of the CT6. We'll take a look first at some of the rear passengers options on the door card. We have here the addition of a sunshade as compared to the front. We also have some of the familiar features like our wooden trim panel, chrome door handle, and our brushed aluminum speaker tweeter. Down below that, we have our 2 options for our heated seats, our close handle, window switch, and we have our sunshade and sunroof controls. I'll show you the sunshade now. So we have a sunshade on all 3 rear windows, allowing for the most privacy in class. Then we also have our overhead sunroof option that we can open and close at our leisure. Back of the front seats, we have our retractable DVD players as well as our leather magazine holder. Back of the front seat, we have our options for our climate control, Panaray audio, as well as our vents. The rear seats feature the same black patent leather as the front with the addition with the Cadillac silhouette embossed in chrome. Then we have our vented leather in the lower portion. Middle seat folds out to reveal a center console. Then we also have our fold-out cup holders. Thank you for joining us for this video walk around of the 2020 Cadillac CT6. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you in at Wolfe Cadillac sometime very soon.